were trying to change the viewing angle today. Till yesterday, what we were doing, we were making videos vertically, but today I decided that I am going to make videos horizontally. So that's why it took some time, because I was not aware how to do that. However, it was not very difficult, but few things which we were not noticing previously created some issues and delayed this session. So let's begin with today's workout. So first thing that we are going to do is to stretch our body. So stretch it the way you want to stretch your limbs. In Hindi we call it अंगड़ाई. तो अंगड़ाई लीजिए जैसे आपको मन कर रहा है. Okay. Okay. So when you are done with the normal basic stretching which you are feeling like to do, then we will start with first asanas. So the first asana which we are going to do is Tadasana. Okay. For doing Tadasana, bring your legs close and then lift your hands up and inhale. Okay. While lifting your hands up, inhale and come on your toes. Okay. You should be standing on your toes till this time. And now you have to stretch your body upward. And now hold this position for some time and then exhale slowly. Now inhale again. Up. And exhale. So now we are going to do Triyak Tadasana after this. So Triyak Tadasana is, for doing Triyak Tadasana, you have to put gap of around 3 feet between both of your legs, and then you are going to raise your hands up. And now inhale first, and now while exhaling, bend sidewards. Okay, first we are going to bend towards our left, then we are going to inhale and come to center, and now we are going to exhale and bend towards our right. So we are going to do this for 8 times. So start, and we are going to do 2 sets of this. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we are going to do one more set of this exercise. This is Triyak Tadasana. We are also going to do many more asanas, but these exercises which we are doing right now, we are going to repeat them every day, and we do it every day since I started doing this online yoga session. We are doing it every day. So let's do it for another time. Second set of Triyak Tadasana. 1. Keep your elbow straight and your neck between both of your hands. Okay. Count your repetitions. Do it for 8 times. Okay, so now after doing 2 sets of Triyak Tadasana, now we are going to do another asana which is Kati Chakrasana. Okay, so for doing Kati Chakrasana, put a gap of around 2 feet between both of your legs, and now raise your hands up straight, and now what you have to do, you have to keep a gap of around 1 feet between both of your hands, and now you need to turn backward, twist your body like what I'm doing. Okay, so you have to exhale and look backward and twist your body backward, and inhale and come to center. Okay, exhale, inhale and come to center, exhale, inhale and come to center, exhale, come to center, exhale, go back and come to center while inhaling, exhale, go back and inhale and come to center. So do it for 8 times. Okay, now we are going to do one more set of this exercise, but this set is going to be different from our previous one, because this time we are going to do another variation of this asana. So in this variation of Kati Chakrasana, what we are going to do, we are going to lock our fingers like this, and then we are going to, rest all the things will remain same, then we are going to twist our body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we will be doing few squats. So I will be doing 20 squats. So okay, so I will be doing 20 squats plus 2 extra, so that's going to be 22. So do according to your capacity, what you think you can do, and try to push your limits a little bit. Okay, so we have to do 2 sets of this. So 1, go full depth for a full depth squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1 and 2. Okay, so now after doing this, we are going to take some rest. That should be around 10 to 15 seconds at max. So take a small break. In between, you can ask me any question. If you have any question, you can ask me. So I am going to also to check if you guys are commenting something or if you have any queries. So I am going to log in from my laptop also. हाँ जी हाँ बिल्कुल प्यार करेंगे, सीधे दिल पे वार करेंगे, डार्लिंग डोंट वरी हो जाओ. Okay, so now let's do the second set of this exercise. Okay, let's begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Okay, so after doing 22, repetition of this asana, now we are going to do another asana which is quite similar to this. So the name of the asana is Malasana. So what we have to do Malasana, first we are going to put a gap of around 2 feet between both of our legs, and both of our feet are going to face sidewards. Okay, like my right feet is going to face towards my right, and my left feet is going to face towards my left. Okay, so keep that gap, and now sit in this position. So this position is called Malasana position, and we are going to do 17 repetition of Malasana position. So we are going to stand up again and then going to sit down again in this Malasana position. So what we are going to do one more thing, that when we are standing up, we are going to apply Mulband also. Okay, so what is Mulband? Mulband is a band in which we contract our pelvic area muscles. We contract and try to pull them up. Okay, so we have to try to do that. We will try to do that while doing this Malasana squats. Okay, so let's begin. 17 repetition. Up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13, up, 14, up, 15, up, 16, up, 17, up. So we did 2 sets of every asana except this. Okay, so earlier we were doing 3 sets of every asana, but nowadays, just to do other exercises also, we have reduced these initial exercises. We do these exercises every day, but we have limited the number of repetitions that we are doing. Okay, so now we are going to focus on other exercises which are important for us, in the sense like some very good presentable exercises or asanas we are going to do, and we are going to unlock new asanas. So for unlocking new asanas and new styles, the things which we are going to do that. So first thing is, today is our leg stretching day. So we are going to do leg stretching exercises first. So we are doing it for front and side split to do a better front and side split. So the first exercise that we are going to do for front split and side split is to do this leg stretching exercise. Okay, so what we are doing here we have kept our heel on the floor, but our toes are facing upward to the ceiling. Okay, so you have to do it right this way, and our another feet is all lying on the floor. So keep this thing in mind how I am doing this and do it. Okay, so I have switched my leg now. Now I am stretching my left leg, but my toes are still facing up and heel is touching the floor. Okay, now this. So we have to do this left to right switch for 20 times, 10 from each leg. So if you are unable to go this much down, so you can take support of your hips from your back or from your thighs, and you can do it like this also. Okay, if you are unable to go that much down, you can do this much only, but still keep trying. Okay, you can take support from the floor also. Okay, so let's begin doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so after doing it for 20 times, now we are going to do another exercise for leg stretching, which is also similar to this, but the only difference that's going to come this time is that our heel and our toes both are going to touch the floor this time. Okay, earlier they were like this, but this time they are going to touch the floor and it is going to be like this. Okay, so from here we are going to switch to a left leg. Okay, so now again we are going to switch to a right. So we are going to do it also for 20 times. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So after doing this for 20 times, now we are going to do another exercise, and it is going to help us in side split. So the exercise which we are going to do is this Aswasanchalan Asana. Okay, so this is the Aswasanchalan position. Okay, so what we are going to do here, after coming to this position, try to touch your hips to the floor. Try it for 2 to 3 times and then switch your leg like this, and then press your hips down for 2 to 3 times and then switch again. So we are going to do these sorts of jump and presses for 20 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here we did single set of all these 3 exercises. Now we are going to do one more set of all these 3 exercises. So we are going to take some rest and again going to start this. The rest is not going to be too long. Actually, you should also monitor one thing, that is your BP going high or not. Okay, so if it is high, then you should definitely take some rest according to your BP, or you can also have a like idea of your BP through your breath. If you are breathing too heavily, then your BP must be very high at that time. So please do take rest, and don't think these things are like for granted, like you can do anything with your body. Your breath is a very crucial indicator for your blood pressure, so do monitor your breath. And if you are having smartwatches directly to measure your BP, then it's great. So we have started again doing our workout. So we did one set of all these 3 exercises previously. Now we are again doing another set of these exercises. First exercise is this. So we have to do 20 repetitions. Start. Do it with me. So it is very important exercise for your leg stretching. And we are doing all these exercises just because we can avoid any sort of injury. So because if we are going to get injured, then the time which we are going to take to learn these exercises, it's going to be much more. Okay, so we have done this for 20 times. Now we are going to do another exercise, and the next exercise was similar to this, but the only difference in that exercise was that our heels and our toes both are lying on the floor. Okay, now switch your leg again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so after doing these exercises, we will be again going to do Asanas. So come to this position, Asanas position, where our feet is going to lie between both of our hands, and then we are going to press our hips downward for 2 to 3 times, and then going to switch our leg. Okay, jump and place your another leg between both of your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so now after doing this, Okay, so now we are going to do some kicks, but before doing kicks, let me give me a minute. I'm coming back within a minute. Sorry for the delay, guys. So, what we were doing? Okay, so we have to do kicks now. We did some leg stretching exercises. So, the kicks which we are going to do are front raises, side raises, and back raises. Okay, so for doing front raises, our target, first you give yourself a low target. Give yourself a little bit of height. So I'm going to hit my right leg on my left hand, okay, on my left palm. So give yourself a low height at first, and and then slowly increase your height, okay. So going to kick 10 times from my right leg and 10 times from my left, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now 10 times with our left leg also. So first, okay, first you give yourself a low target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 from my right leg and 10 from my left. So now what you are going to do, you are going to do side raises. Okay, support your back or your waist, and now kick sideward. So we have to do this also 20 times, 10 from our right and 10 with our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we do our leg stretching exercise on alternate days, and it takes too much of time. That's why initially when we started including leg stretching exercises, at that time we were doing it regularly, but after 2 to 3 classes we decided that we are going to do it on alternate days because it consumes too much of our time. So now we have started doing it on alternate days. Like today we are doing this, so again we are going to do it day after tomorrow. So let's begin. 1. Now it's time for back raises. Okay. 2. You can take support of any wall or anything which is in front of you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 from right left leg and 10 from right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we have done all these 3 leg raises, and now we are going to do the stretching itself. So let's do the stretching. So for stretching, if you are having socks nearby you, then it's going to help you more, because socks is going to help us, because they slip very easily, so they are going to help us in stretching. So wear a socks, and it is going to be easier for you to do this stretching. Okay. So first we are going to do what? First we are going to stretch our legs as much as we can, and then we are going to do push-ups in that. We will not sit in that position. We are doing this for front split. So I have kept my 1 foot on the mat and another on the floor, on the tiles. So this feet which is on tiles is going to slip more because of the socks and tiles. So stretch as much as you can. Okay. And now try to do push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now I'm going to take off my left socks, because in case of mat, the socks is even creating more friction than my feet, because it is sort of that woolen kind of socks. No, what is the fabric, but it is creating more friction. So on tiles it is okay, it is helping me to stretch more, but on mat it is not. So again we have to do 3 sets. So we have done 1. Again we are going to stretch our legs. Okay, stretch your legs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again we are going to stand up again and do this one more time. Okay. Okay, this time what we can do? Okay. Okay, let us do the same what we were doing. So we are going to do the last set of this. Stretch as much as you can, and then try to do push-ups in that position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So after doing 3 sets of this, now what we are going to do? We are going to sit in this stretching position, and then we are going to do front bending and side bending. Okay. So holding is something which is very important for us, and we could have done a full stretching, but we would not be able to hold that position. But we want to be that much better when we can hold into our position. So it is going to help us do other exercises also, if you are going to. So stretch your legs as much as you can. Stretch and stretch. Try to stretch as much as you can. And now sit in that position. Now raise your hands up. Now bend forward. Raise your hands up again. Now bend towards your left. Raise your hands up again. Bend towards your right. Raise your hands up again. In between, if you feel like your stretching has decreased or the angle has decreased, you can stretch again. Bend forward. Raise your hands up again. Now bend to your left. Raise your hands up again. Now bend to your right. Raise your hands up again. Okay, so this is one set of this exercise. Now we are going to do another set. So we do it 2 times. So this is all for our front split. Now after this we are going to do for our side split. Okay, so let's do this. First, stretch as much as you can. Stretch your legs. Stretch, 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 stretch. And now raise your hands up. Do a forward bend. Raise your hands up again. Bend towards your left. Raise your hands up again. Bend towards the right. Raise your hands up again. Do a forward bend. Raise your hands up again. Bend towards your left. Raise your hands up again. Do a forward bend. Up again. Okay. Now. Okay. So after doing this, we will be doing exercises for side split or the side split itself. So the first exercise that we are going to do is Om Shanti. So first come to this Sanchalan position again, and now try to move your front leg ahead and back leg behind. Okay, move it, move it, move it. Stretch your legs as much as you can. And now when you finally think it is difficult to move, so what you have to do, you have to do this movement like they are little bit fold now. So you will try to stretch them, then try to fold them again, then stretch them and fold them again. So you have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Okay, now do it with your left leg. So we have done it with our right. So now we are going to do it with our left leg also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now this time what we are going to do? This time we are going to do push-up kind of thing in this position. Okay, so first we are going to do it with our right leg ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 4, 5, 10. Okay, now this time we are going to start with the left leg. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is forward side split, and now we are going to do other exercises. Okay, so first we are going to do butterfly pose. It is not hard, but you should know how to do it, and it helps to improve our flexibility from our hips area, pelvic leg movements. So we are going to tap our, we will try to tap our knees to the floor for 20 times. So do it fast and try to touch your heels near your groin. So do it fast. And now what you are going to do, you have to raise your hands up and you're going to do a forward bend. Try to touch your forehead to the floor. Okay, now inhale and raise your hands up. Bend forward. Raise your hands up again. And then again try to do a forward bend. Try to bring your chest as much forward as you can. Okay, so now after doing this, we are going to do this frog pose. So first come to this position and now stretch your legs, stretch your knees sidewards. Okay, stretch your knees as much as you can. Okay, now try to move your feet away from each other. And now try to do 10 push-ups in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now after doing this, we will be doing another asana. So first, we are going to do this. Keep your left leg in front and try to touch your left leg near your ilium, hip bone, starting off your hip bone. So try to touch it near to your ilium and then try to touch your knee on the floor. Okay, 1, then try to touch it to your chest, then to the floor, again, 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 again. So keep doing it for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now do it again with your left leg for 10 times. So try to touch it near to your ilium, and first try to lock your legs near your ilium, and then try to touch your knees on the floor. So 1, 2, 3. Why it is not touching? So touch it too. And then if you want to improve your this flexibility, you can try to touch it more to your chest or up to your body, and try to touch your knees at the same time on the floor. Okay, now after doing this, so this exercise is going to help us to do Padmasana and all other sorts of asanas, and few very advanced asanas which are very difficult to do. We can also do those asanas with the help of this. Okay, so I am going to show you those advanced asanas also, but right now we are going to do other asanas. So now what we are going to do, we are going to stretch our leg. First we are doing it with our right leg. So stretch our right leg, lift our right leg and stretch it, and then going to fold it, bend it, and we'll try to touch the feet to our right side of our chest. Okay, this, then keep it straight, then again try to touch it to your chest and keep it straight, then again try to touch it to your chest. Okay, so you are going to try that your right feet is going to touch the right side of your chest and left feet is going to touch the left side of your chest. So do it for 10 times. 2, and if you are easily able to do this, you can then try to bring it near to your ears. Okay, you don't have to bring your head forward. Try to bring your legs more near to your shoulders or near to your ears. Okay, so now we will try with our left leg. So first stretch your left leg straight, and then try to touch it to your left side of your chest. Straight, touch it to your left side of your chest. Straight. So then try to bring it near to your ears. Okay. 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 So after doing this 10 times with each leg, first we are going to do Baddha Padmasana. So how we are going to do it? For doing Baddha Padmasana, first we are going to keep our right feet, right or left, you can do it with any. So try to touch it to your ilium, okay, your hip bone. So try to touch your heels near your ilium or near the beginning of your hip bone, and then try to bring your another leg also and try to touch that heel also to your ilium. So what we have to do now, we have to grab our toes. Okay, so I'm going to so if you are not going to hold to your position, they are going to move your legs. So this is Baddha Padmasana. So I have grabbed my right toe with my right hand and left toe with my left hand. Okay. So this was Baddha Padmasana. So all the asanas which we did before this and our leg stretching exercise also helped us to do this asana easily. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do another asana, that is Ekpad Sirsasana or Ekpad Skandasana. So for that we did this exercise, and this exercise really helped us a lot to do this asana. Okay, so Ekpad Sirsasana or Ekpad Skandasana. So how we are going to do this asana? So grab your feet with your opposite hand, like this is my right foot, so I have grabbed it with my left hand, and so you are going to bring it close to your head, and then you have to push it upward, and then bend your head and try to bring it more behind your head. Okay. Okay. So this was with my right feet, and now we are going to do it with our so now we are going to do it with our left feet also. So again we are going to do this for 3 to 4 times. Okay, so how we have to do it, we have to grab our feet with our opposite hand, and we are going to use our same hand to lift our legs up. Okay, so try to bring it close to your head, and then bend your head and pull your leg. So this is Ekpad Sirsasana, and now we are also going to try to do standing Ekpad Sirsasana. So we are going to stand in that position. I don't know. Okay, so we will be doing a standing Ekpad Sirsasana. So first I am going to look at the name of that asana. So the name of that asana is Dhruvasana. Okay, so we are going to do Dhruvasana first with the leg, which is going to make it easy, or with the difficult one. So first I am going to do it with our right leg. So we are going to stand in this position, Dhruvasana. So let us see whether we can do this or not. Okay, it is a bit difficult, but again we will try, and this time I'm going to use this belt if it can help us. So this is yoga belt. Especially okay, so it was very difficult. However, we tried. That's the big thing. And we are going to try now with our left leg. And it is difficult to do with our left because left is actually not that much flexible, so it pushes our head really forward. It doesn't allow to make our back straight. However, our back was not straight while doing with our right leg also, but doing it with our left leg, it is going to be a lot more difficult. So let's see whether we can do that or not. So push your legs up. Okay. Whew. Very, very difficult, bro. So we are going to give it one more try, and let's see. Is it going to help? Previously, when we tried this, it didn't help us a lot. Let's see. So we are trying to do Dhruvasana. So now we have to stand in this position first. So it is difficult. Shall I try it one more time? You tell me, guys. Do I need to try this one more time, or shall I need to switch on to the next exercise? Any comments? दोबारा किया जाए ये या दूसरे एक्सरसाइज को मूव ऑन करें? So we have one more very difficult asana, which is really very difficult to do. I'm not sure whether today I'm going to do it or not, because it is too difficult. So I'm going to at least show you guys how we have to do that asana. So the name of the asana is I forgot its name because it is Garbhasana or something like that. I forgot its name. So it is too difficult, that asana which I am talking about. So what we have to do in that asana, first I am going to show you the difficulty what we face doing that asana. So if you are going to do this asana, this Tolasana, I guess the name of this asana is Tolasana. So what we have to do in this, we have to, this is not that much difficult, okay? So we have to bring our hands down from this place, and we need to bring both of our hands down, okay? So we are going to do this like so. This is Tolasana. This is Tolasana. But now what we have to do, we were just able to bring our hand this much below our thighs or below our calves, but this much only. But now what we have to do, we have to bring our hands, means we need to bring our elbow below our legs, and then we have to grab our ears in this position. So it is too much difficult, and I think I should try it today because I haven't tried this asana for a very long time. However, I have done this asana. It was very difficult for me, but I have done it twice. So I believe that if not today, I'm going to do it within few days after some practice. But I'm going to show you the difficulty, means the level of difficulty in this asana. So I'm going to wear shorts for this asana because these lowers they increase the friction, and so they make it difficult to do this asana. So I'm going to wear lower, and if you are wearing any sort of t-shirt also which is full sleeve or where the sleeves are long, you should try to take it off. Try to do it first with sleeveless t-shirt or okay. So we are going to do it. So it would have been great if I would have applied oil on my hands or feet, because they do like rub a lot while. So I'm using this hack that initially I have kept my hand below below this, and now what we are going to do, now I just need to take care of my right hand. So can I do that? Okay. So I have kept my right leg closer to my hip bone near my ilium. So this created a little bit of space over here so that I can bring my hand down. And now what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to keep my right hand first, because it is going to make it difficult. Because now what we have to do, now if I wanted to do it perfectly, I need to bring my feet behind this hand to do it perfectly. It should be at least behind this triceps, no? If then only it's going to be called like. So now it is getting difficult for me. So first I will do with my this. Now I am going to okay. Doesn't matter. Aha. Aho. Actually, what happened? My feet was pressing my hand so much it was creating pain over here. So, but it was possible. Okay. Am I getting weak like small girls? Because I got a blue scar kind of thing in my leg just because of this, I guess. Earlier I didn't used to get any. It might have been because of something else, I guess. So what we are going to do, we are going to keep our leg closer to our ilium first, and now we are going to pull our hand below, bring our elbows below our this calves. Now I have to bring my now I need to just so this haha. So this is the asana. I did it. So my cat wanted to come inside. होगी मस्ती तेरी खत्म. So the boss is in the room. So the name of the asana is it was Garbhasana only, I guess, but I forgot the name. So the name is also not in this. So we are going to do other asanas. So now after doing this asana, what we are going to do? First we are going to do peacock pose, and for doing peacock pose, Mayurasana. The technique is first we are going to bring our hands close and then going to rest our palms on the floor and our fingers are going to face backwards, okay? And now what we are going to do, now we are going to bend our hands and put all of our body weight into our elbows, and we are going to drag our body forward and then going to lift first one leg, then another. Okay. So this is Mayurasana. Okay. So the thing which is really important when you are able to hold your body weight is first to keep your legs straight and then try to bring your leg as much high as you can. Okay. So that makes it really presentable. Like it looks good when our feet are really high. So we can do it initially while keeping our body parallel to the floor, but later on you should try to raise your legs high and high. Okay. So initially when I was practicing this, I also practiced it to just to lift my legs up, and later on when I became good after some practice, then I tried to lift my legs up and up. Even today today also, initially when we try to be stable in this position, first we go to make our body parallel to the floor, then we lift our legs up. So again we are going to try this, but this time we are going to do it with Padmasana. Okay. So we are going to do Padma Mayurasana. So Padmasana is this, and we are going to do Padma Mayurasana. So do this, then this, and now put all your body weight. Okay. So this is Padma Mayurasana. And बिल्लो रानी क्या चल रहा? Okay. So now we are going to do another asana, and that's gonna be grasshopper pose. Okay. So we are going to do grasshopper pose, and for doing grasshopper pose, what we have to do? First, we have to keep our, like I am doing with my left hand. So left hand I said because my left hand is going to take most of my body weight. So I am going to do it with my left leg. So I am going to put my left leg on the right feet, and then I have to bring my triceps near my feet, on my feet, and then I will, yes, so bring your, then try to lift your legs up. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit away from my cat. So now we are going to do it again. Actually, earlier I was feeling like I can fall on my cat. So that thing was stopping me. So first we are going to keep our leg on our triceps, or keep our so first come to this position, then bring your head down, okay. So this is with our left feet, and now we are going to do with our right feet, right hand. So for doing with your right hand and right feet, you are going to place your right leg on your left leg, and then what you are going to do, you are going to keep keep your leg on your triceps, twist your body a bit, okay? Like this is your normal position, so you are going to twist your body and going to keep your tricep on your feet, and then what you have to do, you have to bend forward, okay? Bend forward. So this is the way to do egg path, grasshopper pose, or what we call it, another name for grasshopper pose is the Sanskrit name for grasshopper pose. Oh, how many? Garbhapindasana. So that asana which we did previously was Garbhapindasana, okay, where we touched our ears or we grabbed our ears. So that asana is called Garbhapindasana. So right now I am getting its name. So I am going to do a 10-second hold in these asanas now. So let's see whether we can do it or not. However, it's sure that we are going to do it. So first, with our right hand, one, two, three, four. Okay, so we have done with our right feet, and one thing is special about this position was we were not taking support from our legs or hand for keeping my left leg straight. Okay, so now we are again going to do it with our left feet. So this time we will also try to not to take support to lift our right feet straight. One. Okay, so we did 10 repetitions or 10-second hold in both the positions, and now what we are going to do, we are going to do another asana, and that's gonna be so shall I do something which is very difficult and which I haven't done previously? Means I have tried that asana, but I was unable to do that asana. So shall I do that, or shall I do a easy one, which I think I can do it? So what do you think? Any comments? Shall I do a difficult, which is really difficult, which I am not sure whether I am going to do it today or not, or shall I do something which I think I can do today? No comments means I am going to go for the difficult one. So first I am going to show you the easier variation of this asana. So Mastendra asana is one that I am talking about. So Ardha Mastendra asana is, so we have two, Ardha and Purna Mastendra asana. Like in most of the asanas, we have two variation, Ardha and Purna. So Ardha Mastendra asana is this thing. First, like I am going to bend our left leg and going to keep our heel near our near our groin or anus. Now we are going to lift our right leg and going to place it behind our left feet. And now what we have to do, we have to twist our body like this. And now after twisting our body, we are going to grab our feet like this. Okay, this might seem easy for many of you guys, but if you are going to do it correctly, then it is also very hard, because people do it wrong. So I'm going to tell you the hand also. So this is my right leg and I have kept it behind my left leg. Okay, so I have kept it behind my left leg. Now I am going to bring my right leg, I am going to bring the opposite hand, which is left in this case, and I am going to grab my feet, right feet, with my left hand like this. Okay, and then I have to bring this hand to my navel area and I have to grab that. Okay, so this is Ardha Mastendra Asana, and many of you are going to feel like it is too difficult, but it is nothing. It is very easy as compared if you are going to think about the Purna Mastendra Asana. So Purna is too difficult. Okay, so for now we are going to do it with our right hand also. So I have kept my left. Oh, mat given. This cat has destroyed my mat. So I'm going to mark it. Barja. So this is with our okay. So this is with our right hand, and now first I am going to put this cat out. आ जाओ बिल्लो, बिल्लो रानी, आपका टाइम हो गया जाने का, बाय बाय बोल दो, बाय. ठीक है. When your cat scratches the floor or any surface, then it might be the time for him to do toilet or potty. So that's why I put my cat outside. So now we are going to do the Purna Mastendrasana. We are going to try Purna Mastendrasana. So it is really difficult. So what we have to do in Purna Mastendrasana, first we have to bring our leg closer to our ilium, and now what we were doing previously, we were putting our leg behind our another leg, the leg which is fold. Okay, so this is something that we will, so till the time it is not yet very difficult, but what makes it difficult now is that we have to twist our body and we need to grab our feet the same way we were doing previously, like oh darling don't worry ho jao. Okay, so it is not for the babies. Okay, it is too difficult, so I'm going to try again, this time with our another feet. हाँ जी हाँ, बिल्कुल प्यार करेंगे, सीधा दिल पे वार। So we are going to give it at least 3 minutes, because we have a rule that any asana which we are unable to do right now and we want to do, if we want to do any asana, we are going to give it at least 3 minutes every day. So let's see what we are going to achieve. हाँ जी हाँ, बिल्कुल प्यार करेंगे, सीधा दिल पे वार करेंगे, डार्लिंग डोंट वरी, हो जाओ। Okay. What should I do? What would I do without my love? Can I do some arrangement to do this asana? Okay. Now let's try it with our another leg. मुझे बता दे मेरे प्रभु क्या पसंद उसे तोड़ना तेरे लिए, मुझे बता दे मेरे प्रभु क्या पसंद है, उसे तोड़ना तेरे लिए। Okay, come on. Okay. So I think we should now move on to something else. So the asana which we are going to do now is, so first I am going to show you Kakasana and Vakasana, and then the asana which we really wanted to do. So Kakasana and Vakasana, we have, I guess, mastered this asana. Means now we can do it really comfortably. And the asana which we are going to, which we have to do, which we are practicing of nowadays, is this flying lizard pose. So Kakasana and Vakasana, I'm going to show you first that how we have to do that. So for doing Kakasana and Vakasana, first you are going to sit like this, then put your arms, keep your arms or triceps on your knees, and then what you have to do, you have to sit like this, and then you need to lift your legs up. Okay, so this is Kakasana, where your elbows are bent. Okay, and you need to look forward while doing this asana. And this is Vakasana, where our elbows are straight. Okay, so these are the two asanas, and now we are doing flying lizard pose. So it is the, you can say, advanced version of these asanas only. So here what we have to do, here first we have to come to kakasana only, and then we have to lift our one leg up, and we need to make 180-degree angle from our head to toe. Okay, so we are going to try that. So first come to this kakasana pose, and now lift your one leg up. Okay, so first I am doing with my right leg up, so my left hand is going to get all the weight, and all the my left hand has to manage the most of my body right now. So I'm going to lift my right leg up. Okay, so if I'm going to get comfortable in this, then surely the next level will be to do a planche. So I would be very near to that. So now again we are going to try this, but this time with our left leg up. Okay, so my right hand is going to get all the body weight now. Okay, I did it way better with my left leg when my right hand was getting all the weight. So it is more about technique, I guess. The technique which I was unknowingly applying to do this asana with my right was better. So I am going to try with my left again. हाँ जी हाँ बिल्कुल प्यार करेंगे शायद दिल पे. So what we were doing, okay, no, first I am going to analyze what I am doing with my right hand, then I am going to do that with my left. Okay, so I am going to analyze how my body is aligning itself when I'm doing it with my right leg, right hand. So okay, although I fell, but I felt like it was easier for me. So I'm going to check how. Oh darling, don't worry, ho ja. So let's see again whether we can do some improvement with our right hand, with our left hand or not. So I try to keep it on my leg like this, and okay, I'm going to keep it like this, and then okay, what's happening? Okay, this time I did better. Okay, so now we are going to do something else. So this asana was called flying lizard, and we are going to practice it every day, not too much today only. Why I am so good? Oh, एक और गाना. वो दिल से आता है, अभी आ जाएगा. So this time we are going to do this ek pad konindasana or flying man pose. Okay, and we also have to do titted bhasan. गाने बीच बीच में आपको सुनने को मिलते रहेंगे. I'm a good singer. स्टार्टिंग में आपको बुरा लग रहा होगा शायद से, but after some time you are going to like it. Baby, I like it the way you move on the floor. I like it, spinning like never before. I like it. Round, 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 give me low, low, low. Come around, speak around and let me hear you go. So this is titted bhasan. And what we have to do in this position, we need to keep our legs straight. Okay. So we will try to keep our legs straight, and we are going to try this position again. And we are also going to use belt if we found that we are not doing it correctly. So we are going to use this belt also. So first we are going to do without this belt. Okay. So let us do without the help of this belt. So what we have to do, so I am trying this for a very long time to bring my legs on my back, but when I'm coming to this position now, they are moving. Okay. Oh, darling. कभी कभी तो लगे अदती जिंदगी में न रही खुशी और ना मजा, हंसे में कोई कैसे. So we are going to use this belt. कैसे मुस्कुराए और रहे खुश होके, और कैसे कोई बोल दे that everything is going to be okay. सोच जरा हम तुझको आदित्य कितना चाहते हैं, रोती है तू तो मेरी आंख में आंसू होते हैं. आदित्य गाना तो आता नहीं है लेकिन फिर भी हम गाते हैं. आदित्य सोच जरा सारे जहां अंधेरा होता है. So again we are going to do this asana, this time with the help of this belt. So this belt is going to help us to keep our legs straight. Okay. So this was titted bhasan, and now we are going to try another asana, which is ek pad konindasana or flying man pose. Okay, we are going to try that. First how we have to do it. First we will bend our legs like this, and then okay, first we are going to keep our legs straight so that we are going to get to that position in which we have to finally arrive. So our leg in this asana, our leg is going to be straight, so we have already kept our legs almost straight, and now we are going to lift our body up. Oh, it was getting a bit difficult, but let's see. We have to do it. Okay, so I have done it with my while giving support to my right leg, but I also need to do it with my left leg also. So let's see how I'm going to do it with my left. I'm not getting an idea of it. So I tried this asana yesterday only, and today I'm able to do it right with my right leg, but I'm getting a little bit confused while doing it with my left leg. So let's see how we are going to do this. Really getting very much confused how to do it with my leg. Let me see how I am doing with my right leg. So when doing with my right leg, I am taking my right hand little bit behind my left, and then I am placing my elbow below my this knee, and then what I'm doing, I'm stretching my back leg, and then I'm stretching my right leg. Okay, so this is what I'm doing with my right leg. So I'm going to just switch my legs, then I'm going to just switch the position of my hands, and now I'm going to okay, so here I got the concept, the technique to do this asana. And okay, so this is the technique. I guess I'm doing it right. So this is the technique to do this asana, and now we will be doing forearm stand, and do it. Okay, we also have this position, pendant pose, which is going to help us to do this planche or handstand also, because what we have to do in this position, we have to tuck in this position. Like first we need to come to this position, then we have to lift our legs up. Okay, so we are going to try a 10-second hold in this position. Let's see. We need to do this asana because I want to learn planche also, and I believe that it is going to be very helpful for doing planche. So let's begin. 1, Okay, I guess we did a hold of 10 seconds. So again, this time I'm going to first lift my legs up, and then I will try to keep my to do I will try to straighten my right leg first. Let's see whether we can do that or not. First, plant. Okay, I'm falling. Now, I'm thinking to buy a elastic band so that let's see whether we can do planche like this. So first we are going to come to this position. Now what we have to do, we have to lift our one leg up, then going to change between right and left leg. So let's see. Okay, so this time we will try it for 10 times. Okay, so 5 times for each leg. So let's see this thing. Okay, so now we are going to do this. Okay, there is one more pose. It is easy also, but it is different. So I am going to show you guys how to do this. This asana also we learned yesterday only. So it is all about trying. So first we are going to fold our right leg, and then we are going to bring our right hand below that, and then our left hand below our leg, and then what we are going to do, then we are going to bend our elbow, and now we are going to lift our leg up. Okay, so now we are going to do it with our left leg also, so that we are not going to, our left leg is not going to feel that it is big. So first come to this position, then oh my god, actually my legs are slipping. So my legs are slipping. It is not too difficult, but because my legs are wet right now, they are slipping. So let's try to do it one more time. So first I'm going to place my legs over here, then this, and then okay. So this was Ek Pad Galvasana, and now we will be doing forearm stand. So हाँ जी हाँ बिल्कुल प्यार करेंगे, सीधा दिल पे वार करेंगे, डार्लिंग डोंट वरी हो जाओ. Okay. So for forearm stand, I have told you guys that those who are beginners, they can start from Sirsasana. Okay. I need to position my camera again. Okay. It's okay. Actually, I was able to see just half of my curtain. So I thought the camera is not positioned accurately. But then I realized that I have scrolled my screen up. So those who are unable to do forearm stand or who haven't tried forearm stand previously, so they should first do Sirsasana. If they are able to do Sirsasana, then they should switch to this forearm stand. So for doing Sirsasana, first you are going to lock your hands like this, then place your head on the floor, then you place your hands a bit ahead of your head, and then bring your leg forward. Now lift your legs up. So this is Sirsasana. So if you are able to do this asana, then you can go and try that forearm stand. Okay. So you can do many more asanas in this position in Sirsasana. Like you can do Padma Sirsasana, then Parivirt Padma Sirsasana. Okay. Okay. So if you are able to do this, then I'm going to tell you the technique how to go from Sirsasana to. Then it will be means easier for you to switch to this forearm stand. And at first you can just do this, then move your right hand away from your head, and then move your left hand from your head. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to see that whether you are able to distribute the weight between your hands and your elbows, okay, or not. Then if you are able to distribute the weight evenly between your hands and elbows, your palms and elbows, then try to lift your head up. Okay. So I felt because when I tried to lift my head up, I moved my legs backward, and all my body weight came to this to my elbows, and then I wasn't able to control it. So you should be able to bring your weight between your elbows and your uh, palms, so that you are going to manage the weight. If it is going backward or forward, you are going to manage it or able to control it. Okay. So now I am going to directly do this asana, forearm stand. So place your hands like this, and then lift your legs up. Okay. So if we are going to fall, then we are going to do this back bend. We are not going to waste that fall. Okay. Now we are going to try again. Place your arms on the floor, then lift your legs up. Okay. So this was forearm stand, and now our target is going to do a hold of 10 seconds. So first I am going to see the time, that for how long we have. Okay, it has been 2 hours since I started this live session. Okay, so we are exercising for almost 2 hours. So now I think we should not do much more. We are going to do few exercises really fast, and then we are going to do pranayam and finish today's session. Okay, so first we are going to do this forearm stand in the 10-second hold. First, do it really quick. Do it everything quick. Okay. I said quick, and it is taking more time. So really quick. Peace on my mind. What we are doing? Why? It was around 8 seconds, I guess. Okay, this time we did it for 10 seconds. So now we are not going to do it again. Now we are going to do Vrishchikasana, which is Scorpio pose. So that is also done in forearm stand only, but this time we are going to bend our body, do a back bend in forearm stand position. So one thing that we change in this asana is we try to bring our chest parallel to the floor. Okay, we'll try to make our chest parallel to the floor a little bit, and then okay, so try to make your chest little bit parallel to the floor. Okay, and after doing this, now we are going to do one more thing. This time we are going to try to make our legs parallel to the floor. Okay, like we are going to make our legs straight parallel to the floor. So let's see whether we can do that or not, or we are just trying to improve our this back bending. So I'm going to do that for this purpose, and let's Let's do it really quick. Okay. They were really high, but we are going to improve. So now after doing this, what we are going to do? We have done a lot of asanas. We also wanted to do handstand also. Handstand. So I'm going to first show you that how much can I do. I'm not able to hold this position. However, I'm able to walk in this handstand position. So I'm going to do that first, and then I will try to do some basic drills for handstand. So I can do better than this. Darling, don't worry, ho jao saida dil. Okay. मुर्गा हाँ ब्रो कौन सा है मुर्गा फिर मुर्गा बैलेंस के मुर्गा बनाने के फायदे बताइए मुर्गा खाने के फायदे बताऊं So actually earlier what we were able to do, we were not able to do handstand properly, but when we were trying to do this scorpio pose in handstand, so I was able to hold it for much longer time. Bro, मुर्गा आसन थोड़ा एक बार आप फोटो भेजना मेरे को इसी उसमें मेरा जैसे इंस्टाग्राम का पेज भी इसमें मैंने दे रखा है अपनी उसमें या उसमें आप मेरे को फोटो भेजना कौन सा है मुर्गा आसन ना वो आपने इतनी बार बोल दिया ये आसन करने के लिए मैं भी देखना चाहता हूँ कौन सा है मैं भी करूँ पक्का मैं आपके लिए मुर्गा आसन करके दिखाऊंगा So we are again going to try this to do a wristic pose in handstand. So let's see whether we can do that or not. Okay. So I was able to hold much better when I did a back arch in handstand. So that's great. But so let's do this bhujangasana first. Please do for your friend. मुर्गा फिटनेस चैनल आप मेरे को फोटो भेज दो ना प्लीज आप मेरे को फोटो भेज दो एक बार मेरे इंस्टाग्राम की आईडी है मैं आपको लिख के बता भी देता हूँ. ये itsbhuppi नाम से मेरी आईडी है. सो इंस्टाग्राम की आईडी है. आप इसमें मेरे को फोटो भेज देना मुर्गासन की. देन आई एम गोइंग टू डू मुर्गासन फॉर यू. सो अभी हम करने जा रहे थे भुजंगासन. ठीक है, अभी के लिए आप भुजंगासन देखिए. सो फॉर डूइंग भुजंगासन, फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू लाई ऑन आवर स्टमक, on our chest, and then we have to keep our hands close to our chest. And now we will inhale and lift our upper body. And try to look at the wall behind you. Okay. So come to this position and then try to look the wall behind you. So lie down again. We are going to do it 3 times. This time we are going to do a greater back bend. So my target is to cover the 60% of the wall behind me, to look at the 60% of the wall behind me, at least this much. So prepare yourself mentally. So I was able to look at this knob, and till this point I was able to see. So I guess it's more than 60%. So till this point I was able to see. So this is 13 feet height, and from this 13 feet I was able to see. I was just not able to see 3 or 3.5 feet of this. So I was able to see 10 feet of this wall behind me. So now I'm going to try a 10-second hold in this position, in Bhujangasan position. So let's do it. और डार्लिंग दिल पे वार करेंगे सीधा, क्या है गाना? कम ऑन. जय सिया राम. 10-second hold. So this was our Bhujangasan, and now we are going to do, okay, so this was Bhujangasan, and now we are going to do Purnostrasan. So we did Bhujangasan for that only, because Purnostrasan is a hell of back bending. It's a great back bending exercise. So I also wanted to try one more asan. So Purnostrasan, we do it every day. One more asan is there which I wanted to do, because I have seen a lot of girls easily doing this asan. So I want to see whether I can do it or not. It is sort of crooked monkey pose. So they do something like this. It used to have something, another name also. I'm not getting its name. So first we used to sit like this. Then we have to bring our Okay. Then we are going to lift our leg up. Okay. This is what I have seen many girls do. So we are not behind anyone. So now we are going to also try it with our left leg, otherwise it is going to feel like it is behind others. So right now the left leg is one which I have bent and which is ahead, and the right leg is one which is behind. So now I'm going to okay. I was able to touch my head to my feet, but when I tried to grab my leg with my both feet, I was unable to do so. Okay, so we did it, and so if we have done it, so definitely we can improve this a lot. So one more task is complete now. So I know that I'm capable of doing this also now, and the thing which we have to do is Purnostrasana. So Purnostrasana is something which is difficult and for which I need to prepare myself. Means mentally I need to prepare myself that I have to do this, because it's sort of difficult or painful, I don't know, but it is something. So first we are going to come on our first we are going to stand on our knees, and then after standing on our knees, then we are going to do this Ardhostrasana first. For doing Ardhostrasana, we are going to support our back and do back bend in this. Okay. So this was the first pose. And now we are going to do another variation of Ardhostrasana in this. This forward bending which I did right now was Sashankasana. Okay. It is a stretching pose. So now we are going to do another variation of Ardhostrasana. First, keep your hands on your legs and then push your hips forward. Okay. So this was Ardhostrasan, and Purnostrasan is come to this position for Purnostrasan, and then you have to, okay, hey God, why it is so difficult? No, it's difficult to initiate this asana. If once I initiate this asana, then I do it. But initiating this asana is a real sort of trouble for me. Okay, initiated. So now we are going to bring our hands back and going to grab our feet. Okay, this was Purnostrasan. Okay, so we are going to again try it, and we are going to do a 10-second hold in this Purnostrasan. Okay, so 10-second hold in this Purnostrasan. Darling, don't worry, ho ja. Okay. Jai Bajrangbali, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Kanch. Okay. One. So this is Shashankasana. So after doing this great back bending exercise, which is back bending for your back and for your neck also. So it creates a lot of stress around your neck also. So we are going to do some forward bending exercise. Okay. So first we are going to do this Sarvangasana. It's a great forward bending exercise for your neck. So lift your legs up. Okay. So this is Sarvangasana. Now we are going to do Halasana, back bending, forward bending exercise for our back, spine. And now we are going to do Karnapidasana. It's a great forward bending exercise for your neck and for your back also. Okay. So that's it for today's class. Like for asanas, I have done all sorts of asanas which I wanted to do. So now I'm going to do pranayam, and we will start from Nadi Shodhan first. So first sit on any comfortable asana, and then what you are going to do, then you are going to keep your back and neck straight and focus between both of your eyebrows, into your Agya Chakra. Keep your eyes closed till I say, and then inhale slowly and exhale slowly. Now inhale from your right nostril and exhale from your left. This is Surya Vedan. This also comes under Nadi Shodhan. Do it for 6 times. Do it calmly and peacefully. Don't think about other things. Just focus on your breathing, okay? Try to bring peace to your mind. Even if your thoughts are going to other things or other items, then also try to keep them really calm and composed. Don't try to switch between one thought to another and getting really distracted. After doing it for 6 times, then do it with your left nose. Inhale from your left and exhale from your right. Now, Take deep long breath and exhale it slowly. Okay, now we will do Brahmari Pranayam. For Brahmari Pranayam, we are going to come to Padmasana, and first we are going to keep both of our middle finger on our eyes and going to keep our index finger on our forehead and going to keep our little finger near your nose, and then we are going to inhale and make this kind of sound. But we have to make this sound while pressing our ears with the help of our thumb. Okay, so inhale and do it for 3 times. Now, after doing it for 3 times, you are going to chant Om for 3 times. Keep your back and your neck straight and keep your eyes focused on your Agya Chakra. Okay, keep your eyes closed but focus on your Agya Chakra. Agya Chakra is between both of your eyebrows. So inhale and chant Om like, divide Om into 3 parts like A, U and Mo. Okay, so speak it like me. Make this kind of sound. Now we are going to do Gayatri Mantra chanting for 3 times. Om Bhur Swaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Deva. Now rub your hands and give the warmth of your hands to all your body parts, especially to those parts where you have any sort of pain or any problem. You can rub your hands again and give the warmth of your hands again. Okay, now rub them again for one last time. And place your palms, keep your palms on your eyes and keep them really close to each other so that even after opening your eyes, you are not going to see any light. Okay, so now slowly open your eyes inside your palm. And now remove your hands slowly from your eyes. Go to your asana. Okay, so say thanks to God. This is all for today. So this was today's session, and now one thing that I do every day is to do some Hindu push-ups, and I used to do some Hindu push-ups and few push-ups in this position where I keep my hands, try to keep my hands near to my waist, so to get to planche position really soon. So I used to do it every day after finishing my yoga session, but now I have decided that if I have to do it, then I am going to do it on camera itself. So if you guys want to take leave, you can, but I am going to show you what I always do. So I do this Hindu push-ups, 15 repetitions of Hindu push-ups. So first, what is Hindu push-up? It is a transition from Parvatasana to Bhujangasana. Okay, so this is Parvatasana, and then we have to do Bhujangasana from this. Okay, Parvat and so we have to do this transition for 20 times, 15 times. So let's begin. I hope you are able to see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So after doing 15 repetition, now we are going to do this push-up for doing planche pose. So we are going to keep our hands close to our waist, and then we will try to do 30 push-up in that position. However, because of the difficulty, our hands do come near to our chest, but doesn't matter. Still we are doing something. So this is the position of our hands, and now Okay, now this is finally all for today. And okay, so that's it, guys. Going to see you tomorrow again. And this is all for today. Take care.